Do you guys apply every year to get back on the visa?
So
or?
after for me to reapply for any visa again, I had to how can I say?
Wait.
No, I have to wait 10 years. But they said, okay, if you don't, how can I say? If you don't say that you are wrong, you cannot apply anymore. It was weird, man. So I had to say it. Okay, I made a mistake. So they say, okay, now that
You have to make a confession,
a confession, exactly, yes, exactly.
like
And I'm like,
Communist Party.
My lawyer says,
confession.
okay, if you don't accept it, it's gonna be hard. So every time you go there, they're gonna deny you. So accept it, stay 10 years without apply, and then after 10 years you can apply again. I'm like, 10 years.
Wow.
I was like, man, I looked to my wife and she's like, 10 years. I'm like, and I tried it before. I said, okay, no, then I tried before. I tried one visa in Angola, and they say, no, you had a little. I say, yeah, I had a problem, but they said, no, you cannot get the visa. I say, okay, so now I cannot get it anyway. So let's say what I can do. Then I found Carmen, which is a great lawyer. He was straight telling me all the, my possibilities. He said, look, yes, your son is American, your daughter is American. You can get through them, but in my opinion, you can get it before, and you don't need them right now. Everything can happen between. So let's try it this way. And I say, okay, I want to try it that way too. I don't want to depend on my kids or anybody else.
I think like there's always like things happen, right? But it's all how you perceive it, right? And things can be blessings in disguise, right? Like hardships, like your kids growing up. Appreciating, and also your kids growing up in Brazil as well, right?
Yeah.
Having both cultures, having American schooling, and then going to Brazil. I
just heard my son on Tinguinhas Academy. He was talking to a guy, and he was saying, "Man, I appreciate I grew up in Brazil, and I get to know
where I come from,
where I come from, and everything. So I appreciate, man. Now I'm here, and I'm glad that happens. Like I say, I believe in God.
Yeah.
We never know what God, like, for example, before, when I was in America, I was just focused on America all the time, When I went to Brazil, I got invited to go to Italy, Portugal, Angola, and Lebanon, and all that country, Beautiful countries, man, So I'm glad too.
What made you...
I only regret that I never got to a fight in UFC. You know what I mean? That's my only thing, but,
God got ahead of the other plans.
Exactly. I don't know. I used to tell my friends and say, maybe I would get my ass kicked really bad in national TV. We never know, man. But that's okay, For a long time, man, I was thinking about it, But after that, it's okay.
Yeah.
God's plans. Man.
Yeah, that's it,